Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Welcome back to another episode of the Fantasy Flip Podcast, sponsored by Plat Life Entertainment. You already know who it is. Timbo Time.
Charlie_Pendergrass 5.
The nice, what up?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You know what we're here to talk about today? The draft happened. It came and went. There was a lot of crazy shit that happened in the draft. We already know the biggest thing we got to talk about. Let's just get right to it, man. NFL draft recap. Hey, yo. I mean, anybody want to lead this one or take it over? Because, I mean, we know the obvious news. Shedeur Sanders, bro, like dropping to the 5th round. You fellas, take it away. I'll interject.
Trey, you
in
or
my
me?
time.
Honestly, let me go first.
You gotta set it off. Set it off.
All right, so I don't think Shedeur. I don't think 5 quarterbacks should have went before Shedeur, but I could see why he ain't go in the first round. You get what I mean? I don't want to say it was collusion. I think his dad has a lot to do with it. I really feel. Think about it. These dudes, as an NFL coach, yes, prime Dion has accomplished a lot in the NFL and shit like that. But what coach wants to hear their player's dad fucking telling them what to do and shit like that? You get what I mean?
Yeah,
and also,
they probably think they had in the hot seat after that.
No bullshit.
Trying to drag Dion in there.
He was a projected top 3 pick, but in reality, by who? Him and his father?
Mel Kiper.
Mel Kiper?
Mel Kiper, he was the number 1 pick. Mel Kiper's number 1. Shut up, Mel.
Yo, to the point of Mel Kiper, no disrespect to Mel Kiper, he's forgot more football than I can remember. But at the same time, he's definitely like acting like, I feel like he's more and better than these picks because they're his picks. So when they kind of like, when they don't pan out the way it is, he makes it look like they're bugging. But at the same time, they've picked people that you said that were number 1s and they haven't panned out. He was saying Brady Quinn was him. He done said it a lot of times. I'm just saying.
Facts.
So it's bro, it's not.
And the nigga changes picks every day,
yeah,
bro.
there's
Like
no crystal
from
ball.
yesterday to today, nothing happened.
His
How
mock
the fuck
draft,
your mock draft change?
he be having 40 mock drafts.
You done? You all set?
Nah, I'm
Okay,
not all
okay,
set.
okay.
But listen, because in reality, like, I think you got to look at this shit. Like, I get they're professional athletes, but Shedeur went into those interviews. He wanted to only play for certain teams, or his dad was only going to allow him, quote unquote, to play for certain teams. Yeah. But, bro, it's a job interview, bro. You can't go in there and just be fucking around because you got to mean you think you're him type shit.
Right.
Bro, at the end of the day, you was 1-7 against top 25 teams, bro. You played in the Big 12, so you wasn't even playing against the best talent. Straight up, bro. And you won games. You made it look pretty. You kind of changed the organization, but
Culture changer, for sure.
missing a combine, bro, like that's like missing a fucking mandatory meeting, bro. You missing a combine.
I can't agree with that, but I'll wait for my turn.
But bro, in all seriousness, his arm's not the strongest. Like,
I mean, but you got.
he's not the most athletic
But
player.
the same reason. But the thing you got to understand is that's maybe why he didn't do the combine, because then it would hurt him also. So at the end of the day, the tape, nothing has changed from the day that he has played in Colorado. So all you have to say, his arm wasn't the strongest when y'all was projecting him to top 3. That's my whole point. Nothing has changed for him. Even though he hasn't thrown or whatever the case may be, bro, he probably doesn't want to do that because the same reason some fast niggas don't run the 40. Because at the same time, it's like...
Might hurt them.
Exactly.
I get that. And bro, I
That's
do
all I'm
understand
saying.
like game
That's all I'm
speed
saying.
and shit like that. All that shit's different.
And
some
for
dudes,
me, the draft is it's a hoax anyway. It's really made for niggas that aren't noticed to come up. That's how I look at it. If you're already projected, like Cam Ward I don't look at Cam Ward no different. What he did is set in stone. He been the number 1 draft pick. Travis Hunter, he doesn't have to do fucking combine stuff. That's how I look at it.
I get that, but
personally.
bro, I guess in a sense what I'm trying to say, how many GMs you think was looking at it like,
Right.
look, Travis Hunter, him or Abdul, best player in the draft.
Right,
he had
right.
Travis Hunter.
Right.
Yep.
Who's
Did
not
Abdul
to say
even do it?
Wait. Who's not to say he's the reason for his success? And I'm not knocking Shedeur. I love Shedeur.
Of course.
I'm just,
It goes
I
hand
kind
in
of
hand. It goes hand in
understand,
hand.
bro.
It goes hand in hand.
Bro, you're not winning. I get your team wasn't all that, but like, bro, I don't know what kind of, they didn't have a run game, but how can you have a run game if you don't run the fucking ball, bro? They wasn't running the ball in Colorado.
Not with that offensive line.
Dude, They were again 1-7 against top 25 teams in the last 2 years, bro.
Stat man.
Straight up. So at the end of the
Hey,
day,
listen.
at the end of the day, man.
And I'm and
You know, we're rooting for you though, Shedeur.
Yeah, we're
well,
rooting for you.
Well, let me get my Shedeur shit off.
Go ahead.
Well,
shit is crazy.
no,
Yeah,
you
I'm not
just
saying
said
nothing
crazy.
like that. I'm
Anyway,
just saying my shit.
Anyway,
shit.
listen, me personally, I mean, I you know, I love Dion and everything, but to me, he hurt his son more than helped him in the situation.
Facts.
At the end of the day, bro, you do know the business. That's why, as a father, you should play the back role, and anything you're telling him, we should not know, is what I should say, because at the end of the day,
Agreed.
bro, what he think is what he learned, and unfortunately, his son had to take the sword in his back to learn it, is you're not bigger than the program. It don't matter how good Dion was, you're not Dion. If he was Dion, we wouldn't be having this discussion.
Right.
But the whole point is,
You also wouldn't have played at Colorado, bro.
yeah, but at the
Straight
same
up.
time, he's following his dad, so I can't even be
He
mad
went
at
there
that.
for his pops.
Yeah, but at the same time, it's like, what I will say is, Shedeur didn't do himself any favors, because as this grown man, if I'm a billionaire and I'm gonna employ you, I don't want to hear your father talking up for you. That's
Yeah.
one thing. And
And
two,
yeah,
I don't.
we don't know. Yeah, my bad. Go ahead.
No, because his dad, like,
Essentially what I just said.
no. But real talk, his dad was like, "Ain't gonna listen to who." Like, I don't want to hear that as a grown man and an owner. You're telling me your son won't listen. Basically, what you're saying right now is his sentiments as well. My thing is I understand where your father has gotten you, but sometimes you got to know when to take a step back. Dion didn't do that. He overplayed his card in his hand a lot. And saying, my thing is, what a lot of people got to start doing, I understand what y'all saying about the race card, but we didn't hear before the draft what team Eli Manning wasn't going to play for. We heard that when he got drafted.
Straight up.
That's the point. Deion Sanders would have said this on draft day, then it changes the story.
Right,
But you've been
right.
saying this before, well
Exactly.
before. So
I mean, yeah,
you've
I
been
heard
playing.
that
They've been
point.
playing in the seed. So they all remember they're billionaires. They're sitting behind the scene, and they're like, the farther you fall back, the more it becomes a stigma. They're all like, so we're not gonna touch them. But
But bro,
Yeah, nah,
see, that's
yeah.
where I disagree. My fault.
So real quick, y'all. Supposedly, you know, just if y'all supposedly, you know, the Sanders family or whatever limited the teams that they wanted to go to, right?
Yeah.
That's what we're saying. So that's what we're talking about. Go
I
ahead.
mean,
Go
it's
ahead.
not
But wait,
supposedly because Deion did say
Nah,
like,
he said it.
Yeah,
But
he said this
my
team
whole
he's not
shit is
playing.
though,
Allegedly, well, yeah.
at
go
the
ahead,
end of the
go ahead.
day, and this is why I don't think there was no kind of collusion in this shit, because, bro, I don't give a fuck what you say. As a NFL owner, GM, whatever, everybody could be like, we're not going to touch this player. We're not going to draft him. We're going to make him realize, like, that's not the way you go about shit, ... But at the end of the day, if that nigga's available when it's my fucking pick, bro,
Yeah.
gotcha. You heard?
Yeah,
like,
give me
straight
that.
up, bro.
of course, but at
Straight
the same
up.
time,
So, like, why would nobody do that then?
but at the
I
same
think
time,
the coach should have took
bro.
him.
But at the same time, it's
Steelers
about
should've
needs.
took him.
It's about needs.
Steelers, oh my
It's
God.
about
We're gonna
needs
get
if
that.
you think about it. I mean, Steelers, I still don't understand it. Obviously, they're getting Aaron Rodgers. That's the only thing that can be.
They better.
That's
They
the
don't
only
even
thing that
know,
can be
bro.
possible.
And that's a short-term problem.
But my thing
I mean,
is,
short-term
but they
solution.
also don't want to sit there and nigga. You don't want your. This is the thing that you got to understand, regardless of it. Shedeur now, with all due respect, this is the problem with the Shedeur. We're talking about him more than Cam Ward, who is the #1 draft pick. That's the issue. You're talking about this nigga not even potentially playing. You're gonna have to talk about this nigga in a press conference as a coach. A lot of niggas don't want to deal with that. You get what I'm saying? So it's a lot that comes with him.
Yeah.
It's not to say that he isn't good, because don't tell me he's not good enough. I watched him, bro. He could play in this league.
Nah,
If you're,
facts,
he could play in
100%.
this league. I seen a lot of dudes that played in this league. He could play in this league. My whole thing was, he's not a 5th round, but Browns, hopefully they do what they got to do. They got to steal.
Shedeur be starting by week 12.
And I think he'll be starting by week 4. They have nothing
Oh,
to play
damn.
for. They have nothing to play for,
Week
bro.
4 is
it's
early.
up. It's up in
But
the grabs.
yeah, I hope so.
It's
These
up in
niggas
the-
got 5 quarterbacks though.
Hey,
How many
I don't think
quarterbacks do you
Gabriel
have?
make the. I don't think Gabriel make the.
I think now you can only have 2 actually active on your roster during the regular season. I think
And what I will say is, I'm not gonna say it's collusion, but he's clearly better than the talent that the round he went in.
Nah, 100%.
Those quarterbacks,
and he's better than a lot of those.
th-
That nigga
better than
all
Mason
of-
Graham.
all of
I mean,
them.
I'm Mason
He's
Graham
better than
better than,
every. He's better than
Tyler,
every. He's better than.
Dylan.
He's better
Dylan
than
Gabriel.
Dylan Gabriel.
He's better than everyone but Cam Ward to this point in my mind. Like, far as we see. Only thing I will give, and a lot
I
of
do
people,
like Jackson Dart.
yeah,
though,
one
bro.
thing I will give to Jackson Dart that people don't give him, he's going to have to learn to slide is, bro, he definitely played against a tougher competition. So I think that's what came into play as well. He played Bama. He played them on the regular.
Exactly, bro.
So that does matter. So I will
A lot.
I won't say anything. And Shedeur didn't do himself no favors clearly when he went in those interviews. He walked in like, I'm already gonna be this and that. And hopefully this just humbles him, bro, and he focuses even
Lights
more.
a fire,
Yeah, and I honestly think that he will be a good starter in the league. It sucks that it had to go through him, but what I will say before we get off the Shedeur shit, because Deion Sanders, y'all, I just want to give you a hand.
Hell yeah, man.
give you a hand,
Shout
Deion.
out in the league, too.
And,
Shout out,
yeah,
son.
and I'm going to give you a hand because,
Hell yeah.
bro, Colorado Buffaloes, bro, he had over 6 players drafted.
Yeah,
These dudes
hell
wouldn't even
yeah.
got picked, bro, if they didn't mess with
Hell
Prime,
yeah.
bro.
Facts, facts.
You
Great.
gotta respect it. So unfortunately, his son had to take the bullet, but everybody ate at the end of the day
Right.
in Prime's eyes. If you somebody you want to go for a dude like Prime,
No, fact.
like
I agree.
I
Gotta get you
respect that.
drafted.
So I just wanted to say, like, something good did come out this for Prime, regardless of his son, whatever.
Oh, yeah.
It is.
Listen,
bro,
man,
they
Travis
rich
Hunter
already.
went number 2.
Horn. I like Horn. A lot.
Listen, we gonna get to like who had the best and worst draft. I mean, just because we're on the topic right now, for me personally, I do think. I mean, and I don't think anybody really had a really bad draft. Like even on I think the NFL draftings and all that. I mean, gradings and all that. Like nobody even got like below like a B- type shit. I ain't see no C's on there, nothing. So like it really was not everybody. Shout out to your NFL teams. Y'all had a good draft.
Yeah.
But there has to be worse, right? I feel like the Browns definitely had one of the worst drafts. I think trading down from that 2 pick, I think they should either went Abdul Carter or Travis Hunter. I'm not taking nothing away from Mason Graham. I think he's tough, but I think I feel like that move would have been better if they ended up using one of those picks that they doubled down on to grab a.
I think they were. I think
They
I-
traded up twice, no? Didn't they trade up twice?
Who?
Or no, they traded it back, and then they traded up to get Shedeur.
Yeah.
But honestly,
Well, that's the
I
fourth round,
fucks
bro.
with Judkins though. Judkins is tough. That was a
The
great
running
pick
back,
for them.
yeah.
Yeah.
What I
Ohio
will
Ohio
say
State,
is,
yeah.
what I will say is, to me, honestly, it just looks like they're just not. They're not trying to win. They're
Right,
like,
bro.
it is what it is.
They could have had Travis and Shedeur.
Yeah.
nah, fact.
Like-
I agree with that. But at the same time, they did get the biggest steal in the draft by getting Shedeur where they got
They
him.
did.
They
And-
saved
and-
like
and-
40
and it's
M's,
that part.
40 M's. They saved that, bro.
And I
And it's
called
that
it.
part.
And I called it too.
I hear you, D.
And I called it too. Respo from Miami. He got signed to the Carolina Panthers. I mean to the
Hold on. Who?
I mean not to the Carolina Panthers, to the Tennessee Titans. The receiver in Miami for Cam Ward. I told.
Oh,
you.
word. Oh, yeah.
I said
Definitely
it.
got.
I said that he was going.
Cam Ward was.
Bro,
was
nothing better than
telling-
to get your
telling them-
quarterback familiar with something that he's already familiar with.
Yeah.
It's like Aaron Rodgers. That's why they bring. It don't even matter Lazard, whatever. Just some
Cobb,
familiarity.
anybody,
Yeah, no, that's dope, man. Yo, there's a couple pairs of quarterbacks, or there's a couple of quarterbacks right now that are playing with their college receivers.
And a lot
Obviously,
of
Joe
family-
Burrow, Jamar
Yep.
Chase. You got Jalen Hurts, Devontae Smith. Like
A lot of family
dudes,
ties in this one too.
Yeah, yeah,
A lot of people
Facts.
related
It's
to
fire,
people.
bro.
It's
A lot
dope.
of people related.
like that.
But
How you feel your team did in the draft? Let's
hold on, yo,
Oh,
there
okay.
is another worse team for me though.
okay.
Like that's what I'm saying. Just because the flip side of your shit, D, like you said, the Browns also probably got the biggest steal in the draft with Shedeur. The worst team is the team that should have. We were talking about them earlier. They should have got a fucking quarterback a lot earlier. I know they're very defense oriented and run game oriented. Steelers.
Yeah.
But yo, like
Yeah.
y'all got the worst
Yeah.
quarterback room in the
Bro.
NFL right
y'all,
now.
y'all are on your knees for AR right now, That
Bro,
shit
and
is
that's
unreal.
bad. And that's really bad.
You want to hear my AR stat? And yes, D could go check this right now. And I will give him, and I won't even say.
Like, what you trying to play?
Yeah, yo, his jersey's on the wall.
I
So
won't
he,
even-
you know he
no,
respects. He's a cheesehead.
Yeah, I do. But he has not had a 300-yard passing game since 2021 against the Bears. What I will say is I won't even give him the whole full year. I won't give him the whole full years. I'll say 3 because he did tear his Achilles, so that like adds on. So I'll say 3 years, but even 3 years is crazy. And he's 40, and it's only gonna go downhill.
Bro, 2021 is crazy.
Y'all telling me y'all gonna get any more production out of Shedeur than y'all will at AR? Don't get me wrong. AR, if y'all make it to those tight places, probably could, but at the same time, bro, y'all offense ain't there.
No. But bro, also too at the same time, listen, we know we should have talked about this shit last week with AR on the Pat McAfee shit, but AR, who knows what this nigga's gonna do, bro? Who's to say he's gonna go to the Steelers, bro? He might say he don't want to play football no more.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, he has not decided yet for a reason.
Yeah.
He's
a weirdo.
Well,
bro.
I think, to be honest, bro, it's who he is. He's smug. He knows that they're at his mercy, so he's not really in a rush. As bad as that sounds.
Yeah.
Allegedly, I don't know.
Is that the type of person you want?
Like I said, the Steelers got, I think, what? They drafted 3 defensive players and a running back before they addressed their quarterback issue in the draft.
What quarterback they drafted again?
They got this dude from Ohio State.
Oh, okay.
Howard,
yeah.
Will Howard.
See, he might can plug and play.
He might be the fucking starter over there because he's competing with Mason fucking Rudolph.
But yeah, bro, come
like,
on.
It's not good.
Too. He's an older college player.
Yeah, it's not good. Hey, shout out to him, yo. Feel me? Shout out to him. He's champion, but
I was like a 26-year-old
Ohio
rookie.
State quarterbacks work.
I haven't seen.
Hey man, it's always time to break.
I'm just saying.
Hey, listen, he gonna have to.
That's why he went. Look where he should have went, though. You get what I mean?
Right, but the Steelers should have drafted a quarterback.
I agree, bro. I would have took Shedeur at 21.
Yeah.
The fact that nobody even had the quarterback from fucking Louisville on their fucking radar and he gets drafted before Shedeur just tells me everything I need to know about
Who's
this
that?
draft.
Which one was that?
Show? Is that Show?
Show.
Yeah, Show. Yeah, whatever.
Throwing the ball in the grown ass nigga.
Yeah, like, you seen that clip.
Dude,
that was
wild.
And no disrespect, D. Who the hell he played? He plays in even a worse conference than the Big 12.
No, facts. I mean, we've seen this shit before, bro. Remember with Lamar Jackson when he
never like this though. Never this.
No. This was crazy.
This is crazy.
This was blasphemous.
Yeah, where Lamar goes?
This was borderline.
Wayne?
Lamar went to Louisville.
This was borderline.
What round he went in?
This was
first. Last pick, first round.
This is borderline Confederate flag.
Straight up, yo.
Nah.
Yeah. Well, we can get to the who had the best draft though. We spent a lot of time talking about that. Let's get to who had the best draft. I'm not trying to be biased.
But I'm going to be biased.
But
I'm just here with a Patriots shirt and a Patriots hat.
Listen, I know last week
it's warranted. It's warranted this time. It's not even biased.
We holding some weight to it right now. But I will say, me and D were up here last week saying how much we did not want to take no fucking offensive, lineman, left tackle in the first round, with our 4th pick. And honestly, I still stand by that. I still wish that we picked Ashton Genty with the number 4 pick. Mm-hmm. I'm not even lying. After the dominoes fell, before us.
Donnie traded his jersey in if they get an old line. He said it.
Listen, but I do.
I be lying.
Listen, man, I do like the lineman we got. I mean, obviously, I think he's gonna be. He should be a dog. But besides our number 1 pick, like I do think that Genty was better value at that spot. And even with that pick, we literally hit every pocket in this draft, man. We filled every need, all the gaps that we kind of needed, man. Like, we're plugging them straight in. I love what we did for our offensive line. I love the running back pickup. I love that we got a receiver. Like we literally just safety. Like we really plugged in all the gaps, man. So
I definitely feel that way. I mean, I low key agree. I wasn't totally happy that we picked the lineman at 4 though. That shit did rub me the wrong way. But I would have rather traded back a couple spots. I think he still would have been available. I don't think somebody else would have taken him.
3 linemen went in the top 10. I think 3 offensive linemen.
Nah, he was gonna be gone.
He probably would have been gone. But like I said, 3 offensive linemen went in the top 10. We could have. And I'm not, like I said, I'm glad we got who we got because I love him. He's growing on to me. Feel me? But I love you, Will Campbell. But we like I said, 3 offensive linemen went in the top 10. There would have been 2 other ones that were pretty damn good available, and we could have had more value. I listen. Shout out to the Raiders too. I love them getting Gentry. That's gonna be tough for them. Yeah. But I would have loved us getting Gentry at that pick. We went. I mean, I do like the running back that we got too. But Henderson.
But I'll be honest, bro. Yeah. What we have to understand is this is a cornerstone pick. This is what y'all did is a
right. We got what we needed, not what we wanted.
Right.
That's what we did.
This shit wasn't pretty, but in a couple years, y'all be like, I love. This is your Matt Light. This is your.
We got what we
Zach
needed.
Martin. This is your. This is the guy. In 5 years, you'll be like 4-time All Pro. I mean, like you know what I'm saying?
You're right, bro.
It's just what unfortunate. It always makes you feel like what draft was it that Matt Light got picked? And it's when y'all suck. Yeah. Like you get what I'm saying? Yeah. It's when y'all suck. It's the right time to make it. I would be pissed if we were good, and then you nigga like tackle like whoa.
Yeah.
Well. So all right, I'm gonna ask. I just want to ask because
I was pissed though. But my bad. Before you ask, I will say I was pissed when Travis Hunter got picked. The only thing I was thinking in my head was like,
Jacksonville did.
Why the fuck did we fucking win that Week 18 game against the Bills, yo? That's all I could think.
I'm
gonna say we had the number 1 pick.
I'm gonna say right now, Jacksonville put off the move of the draft. I'll give it to them.
That was dope.
They moved forward. They actually did something right. So that's tough. They got now you got the you're good. Now you're good. You're decent. You're doing decent. You got 2 good receivers, a running back. You know, so now Trevor got a little space. Me personally, what I would have did is if I was these dudes, I personally would have, all jokes aside, I would have drafted Shedeur, right? If I was these guys. Who's I just talking about? No.
Oh, Jaguars?
I would no. No.
You just talking about the Jaguars.
Yeah, I was talking about the Jaguars, but I'm talking about somebody else should have drafted Shedeur. The Jaguars, what they should have did is drafted later on, drafted Shedeur, because since he was so late, you could have got him in a later round. Drafted Shedeur, made the Steelers give up a king's ransom for Trevor Lawrence, and then you would have had something going.
Nah, I like that.
That would have been a crazy move. Like, bro, you got to think.
But Steelers probably wasn't doing that again. They think they're happy about.
But they get somebody younger. Definitely. They get somebody younger and somebody that they can build with. They don't have to worry about how we gonna look for our quarterback for the next 3-4 years.
Yeah, that contract though, that Trev contract,
that is
crazy.
A nasty one.
Speaking of, I will say, I love our draft, and honestly, I'm not opposed to saying that we had the best draft, but I really love, and as much as this shit pains me to say, I love the Giants draft.
Ugh.
Just because, bro, being at that 3 spot, listen, they ended up getting a quarterback in Jackson Dart, right? So they got something that they like for the future.
Right.
Cool.
Top 3 quarterback in the draft.
But also they got arguably the best player in the draft in Abdul Carter. Between him and Travis Hunter.
Sure.
You get what I mean?
For sure.
So they pretty much hit everything they needed, bro. They was in a great spot because it was Travis Hunter or Abdul Carter. Travis Hunter or Abdul Carter.
Yeah, there was no bad. There was
no bad choice.
There was no L.
Whoever we get,
they both probably.
And
then
they still ended up with the quarterback. Yeah. They ended up with this. What's the
running back?
White running back since Peyton Hillis.
Yeah, I forgot his name. I can't. I know.
Bo Scatterborough.
Scatterborough. Yeah, there you go. But
he's tough.
I like him, bro. So I think they did it.
I ain't gonna lie.
I like what they did, bro.
I have to look off camera, but bro. There's this dude. I don't know if y'all seen, but there's this dude. He played in not Division 1, like the big one, but bro, he's like a Christian McCaffrey. He's a white dude.
Oh yeah, he's for us.
You know, from y'all.
I think we drafted.
Oh, I think y'all did.
We picked him undrafted.
Hold got all the records, receiving.
Yeah, we got him. Yeah, we got him. Yeah. He looking like McCaffrey too a little bit.
Nah.
No
they say if y'all use him right, that's how y'all can use him.
We got him undrafted. I forgot his name. Yeah, we gonna have to. I'm gonna put it up here though, so y'all can see. So y'all can see his name.
All right. So that drives me to my questions because that's how I rated my draft. So y'all give y'all draft, just so we're clear, a A+.
I give us an A.
It's an A.
For sure.
Okay, A. We would A+ is just like if y'all got Travis and they got Will Campbell. Then y'all would have been. Nigga said we'll just give the draft away. So all right, my other question is, out of all your draft pick, who's your favorite draft pick?
Running back from Ohio State.
That's a great one.
TreVeyon
Henderson. Okay, so that's your favorite. How about you, Wayne? That's the same. You would say that. You know,
he's honestly, I do like the the dude we got from LSU, the linebacker.
Yeah. Oh, you got a linebacker.
Do you like
too?
him or how he talking on social media?
I like how he talking about
He talk-
yeah,
he
for
talking
real.
that
I do
talk.
like him. Yeah, I like his attitude, man.
Okay.
But nah, I mean obviously the most appealing pick that we got, I think, was Trayvon Henderson.
Okay.
Just because what he can do offensively with the ball,
So
and what we've had in the past, bro. Like we've always had like in a sense like scat backs like that, like fucking
James White,
Deion Lewis, Danny
Yeah,
Woodhead.
Danny Okay.
Shout out Danny Woodhead. He's trying to qualify for what is it? Wayne,
PGA.
the PGA
Yeah.
US Open or some shit.
Yeah,
Shout out
right.
Danny Woodhead, bro.
Yeah, what? Let's go, man.
He never won a ring though, right?
So that was.
I don't know if
he
we're going with
I don't
us
think
now.
he
But
did.
that
He
was
went to
okay.
two.
So that's your favorite pick.
Yeah. Hey, I mean,
you got a least favorite pick on your team or
nah, I'm not gonna say no least favorite.
And your
pick.
highest ceiling obviously would probably be Campbell, right? Like that's
Yeah,
that's like
he's
that's
tough.
the one ready to go right now.
He's tough.
Right?
He's tough. Yeah,
Okay.
he's tough.
So-
I fucks with him. But yo, honestly, man, I will say before we wrap this up, because I know we've been talking about this draft for a minute now. I think it's like 25 minutes.
Jesus.
Yo, Trey, I will say, I said it last week. I think I thought that Matthew Golden was going to be the steal of the first round, and I still believe that to this day, that y'all got the steal of the first round and Matthew Golden, man. Shout out to the Packers, man.
First time since
04?
02, 03. A long time since we picked a receiver. We picked in the first round. We picked 2 receivers this year. Basically, what LaFleur said is this year we're gonna go for pure talent, speed. Every person we picked is size or speed. Like he knows what he wants to do. And yeah, Matthew Golden, that was a great pick. He has a big catch radius. He had over 25. I mean, he had over 10 catches of 25 yards or more. He's a great deep threat. He's a gamer. And for us as a Packer fan, we got a lot of people, like I say, put us on base. I feel like we're missing that home run hitter. I feel like this could be that home run hitter. So I'm very pleased. That's my happy. Like that's a great pick for me. And I'll say my favorite pick is Barry Sorrell from Texas, the DN.
Bro, hold on. Speaking of Texas, because they're both Matthew Golden went to Texas too.
Yeah.
So speaking of Texas, I don't know how the fuck Isaiah Bond didn't get drafted. You talking about home run hitters and all that shit.
This is a weird draft, man. This is a weird
I don't
draft.
know, man.
You know what the problem was, Isaiah
How you
Bond?
gonna blackball
Nah,
me?
you know what the problem was that Isaiah Bond is, bro? I'll keep it a buck. They were talking about it a lot, like the people that watch film. The problem with Isaiah Bond was if he didn't have the big playability, he was like not doing anything to the game. That's where Golden was good because Golden could still move the
Nah,
chain.
I get that, bro.
He had big
niggas
play-
love Deshaun Jackson. That was his career, bro.
But no,
Boomer
don't
bust.
compare it to this.
I'm
Deshaun
not.
is rare. Deshaun
I
is
know,
rare.
but I'm not comparing them, bro. But
But you
I'm
brought
saying
up-
he was boomer bust essentially his whole. He wasn't running the whole. I mean, he'll take a slant and take it to the crib, but earlier in his career, but bro,
He was better than Isaiah Bond.
by far, I'm not.
Easy.
That's why I'm saying I'm not comparing them by far, but
That's
his shit was boomer bust, bro. Some players, that's just who they are.
I don't know. Deshaun was more boom than bust to me. Like I can't really say that nigga. Well, everywhere he went, he mostly if
Boom,
he had,
bro. I'm saying, bro, everything was a home run with him. Is what I guess I'm trying to imply. Everything was a home run. He's not moving the chains, really.
He's not.
No, Deshaun,
Deshaun
everything was over the
Jackson.
top, bro. Everything's deep ball, deep threat. Well, he got the most touchdowns over like 60 yards out of any receiver.
I don't know, but anyway,
That's crazy.
back to my draft. Brandon Sherrill, I like him. He plays.
Man, fuck your
I like his energy. I like what he does. I didn't like that we waited man long to get a corner, but it told me that we're probably gonna keep.
Jair.
Yeah, Jair going. Jair Alexander ain't going nowhere.
Jair, which I'm glad we gotta get. If we get rid of him, we gotta trade him. We can't give him away for free.
Hell
And yeah, I wasn't happy about the tackle in the second round, but I get where we're going with it. I understand, like, bro, all of our linemen are 6'5", 6'6". So this dude that we picked up, he's 6'6". So he's just, we have a look what we're going through. We want strong, we want big, we want the old school line. We're trying to run the ball more. I think that's what we're gonna do more
for
of.
sure.
So yeah, I like our draft. I was happy that we actually went against the grain for once because I've been all these years. God knows I've been dying to get a receiver.
Got some receivers in
and
there.
it only took Love 3 years or 2 years, and it took Aaron Rodgers never. So,
but bro, to piggyback off what you said, Wayne, I don't think any team had a terrible draft.
Right.
You know what I mean? And
Right.
I can't say the last time I felt like that.
I feel like everybody got what they needed and not what.
Yeah.
I can't say that. Again, Steelers should have handled, but
Yeah.
Yeah, but think about it.
nobody
bro.
had a bad draft.
Right. You're not looking at anybody like, yo, what the fuck you do? What were you doing?
Nobody was out there on auto pick.
Right. Exactly. Hey, real quick before we wrap up, real quick. We've been talking about this for 30 minutes.
Jesus.
Yo, we've been going at this
Well,
shit.
it's
Let's make it
the
real
draft.
quick.
Hey,
Let's
it's
talk about
draft talk.
NBA right quick.
But now, real quick, who you think is going to have the biggest fantasy impact out of this draft immediately?
Fantasy
impact.
Cam Ward.
Cam Ward, okay.
Nah, I mean,
I'm going Ashton Jency, easy.
Yeah, that is easy.
Nah, not if
And
not if nobody's blocking.
Rams.
gonna be all right,
Raiders got some offensive line help this draft.
Listen.
I like Genty for sure.
Genty, yeah.
But I'm gonna say I want to say Travis, but I mean obviously that's a consensus pick. I'm gonna say the nigga that went to the Panthers, that receiver.
Oh, you think for real?
yeah, bro.
Fuck no.
Yeah, I want to kind of change same side as you. I think he might be the biggest bust in
Bust, yeah,
fantasy.
he might-
Think so?
Nah,
He
he
might-
might be
just
the-
'cause he's a
he-
Panther.
I'm not even gonna lie,
No,
bro.
he is, but
he
you think
might.
Thielen gonna keep doing Thielen things?
Nah, yeah, still they just got Hunter Renfro too.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
Thielen might be out of there.
Nah, he signed.
They got too many. But what I will say is, yeah, I don't know, D. Yeah, I don't know about that. I only
He
say
might. He
I only
got-
say that because what Tet
He's a
has,
big target.
what Tet has to understand is, bro, the biggest problem with him is if you keep hearing, like, whenever you hear people, he quits a lot when he's not inside. Like, when the balls that come his way, he's not engaged. Like, what you're gonna get a lot of that in the NFL, bro.
Yeah.
There's gonna be a lot of niggas that you're not in the game plan for. But what happens? What happens when, again, he's a nigga that boom or bust, you could say, with him. He can run the route tree, but how are the Panthers gonna use him? That's more
Yeah,
because
I mean-
the
Well, Bryce Young
It's
looked
Bryce
good at
Young.
the end of last year.
Because they got
He did.
bro. If you ask me, they got too many receivers. They got
He should be like Marvin Harrison should have been.
Yeah, fact.
they
That's
got
what he
too many
should be.
receivers. If you ask me, they got Leggett. They got
Too many receivers, but they don't got enough at the same time.
they
It's
got
crazy.
no. But I'm saying, who's gonna start?
They need a number one, so hopefully he can be that number
You
one.
draft a nigga that high, he's starting, bro.
Yeah.
That
He's
receiver-
number
No,
one.
no.
He's
Oh,
not.
yeah.
He's,
No,
he
no.
should be number one on the
Yeah.
fucking depth chart.
No, but I'm saying who start Hunter's the replacement for him and Thielen switching in and out at slot.
For one thing.
Renfro?
Yeah.
I'm sure he's probably gonna be rotating with Thielen. Yeah.
Let's talk some NBA right quick, though.
But
y'all.
yeah, let's get
Real
into
quick.
it, man. Let's get into it. The draft was a great time. NFL, we love that.
I will say, too, though,
NBA.
real quick about the draft. I think the draft had more viewers in the 5th round this year than they've ever had. And that was because
Shedeur was out.
That was the plot. That's
Yeah.
why they held him.
Right.
And
We
I
gotta
will-
keep these people
And I will say
watching.
this. And I will say this. Shout outs to Green Bay, man.
Oh my God,
This
yo.
this nigga was like, why would they have it there? It was fucking lit.
It was. It was.
lit.
It was. But yeah, NBA, man.
For the sake of time, whatever.
Yeah. That's where he at. with it
Niggas
right
ain't
now.
having one in New England. I tell you that right
Oh,
now.
I'm sure it's
For
in,
the sake
in
of
the
time,
it's in
whatever,
the
bro.
No, the
calendar,
fuck it
man.
ain't. You gotta stop being biased at some point, Wayne. This nigga Wayne, yo, get on my nerve. Right
Yeah.
next to New York, they gonna do it right here. Fuck no.
Nigga, they ain't doing it in New York recently.
I hate Wayne. He said it's in the works. Trust me. Like,
Listen, man. 2028. Say that.
he said you already know that, but yeah.
Yo, listen.
What NBA? Let's get into
NBA,
it.
man. We go talk about this shit for a couple minutes. Yo, this first round's pretty much wrapped up to some degree. Seen a couple sweeps already. We've seen a couple teams already go home 4-1. Gentleman sweeps type shit. Yo. What you got, D?
Nah, let me just say this. I'm gonna just run down real quick. John Wallen, bro, talking about he figured him out. If he wasn't hurt, series would have been tied 2-2. They ain't have nothing for the Thunder.
Nah, I ain't even seen talking
Nah,
that crazy
that series
shit.
is done.
John, stop
Yeah, John need to stop it.
smoking.
But fucking the Rockets Warriors series, like you said, Trey, that shit been over since Draymond told this dude to paint his nails.
Right.
Yo.
Fucking Knicks, that was a fucking foul in game 4, but because of that, y'all gonna advance. This series is y'all.
Yep, shout out to the Knicks.
Boston, They
You
might
know
lose
what's
tonight,
happening.
but
Lakers
Boston's
is done.
winning.
Lakers is done.
Yo, shout out to Ant-Man, bro. I'm tight because I put a hefty wager on the Lakers to win that series. And
I'm not gonna lie though.
So-
to be fair,
Ant-Man's a dog,
feel,
bro.
I did feel like that was like, bro. The ball is the hand is the ball, and that was a weird ass like for them to overturn. They turned the shit from a turnover to a foul. I ain't never seen that.
Yeah, that was nuts.
And there was a foul on Luka after that when he was walking up the going up the court, and
right.
Jaden McDaniels
Right.
he tripped. But
Yeah.
it is what it
I
is.
mean,
I mean,
yeah.
I always say, bro, the game's what 48 minutes. You can't leave it into the ref's hands, bro. So
Right.
it's part of the game. But
So what y'all saying is the only series that's actually really left is the Clippers,
Denver. That's
Clippers and Nuggets. Yeah.
yeah, what's this? Game 5, right? I mean,
Game 5. Yeah.
whoever wins this probably
it.
gonna
Yeah,
win the
it's
series,
tied.
bro.
It's tied.
Yeah, no, it's gonna be a good game, man.
But
Oh.
yeah, that's my thoughts on the playoffs. I still got OKC. I don't know. OKC's kind of a variable. I could see a couple other West teams. I could see either of these teams competing with OKC, Denver or the Clippers.
Mm-hmm.
But no, I don't got nobody beating
Looking
Boston,
like
bro.
Denver right now.
I'm about to get my bread back on Boston winning.
Yo, I think we were talking about this couple days ago or something. D, I think you said it like just for the both sides, East and West, the 1 seed versus the 8 seed. It was a complete abomination.
Yeah.
For both sweeps. Both series had 50-point losses for the 8 seed. Feel me?
Oh yeah.
So
Heat game was crazy.
Right, bro. They both ACs lost a game by 50 points.
The Heat didn't win
in the
one
first
game,
round.
Right? The Heat didn't win one game.
No,
They got
bro,
beat by
it was a
almost 60
sweep.
yesterday.
It was a sweep. Yeah, they dodged 60 points by like 44 seconds.
Yeah.
They were up. They were down 60 with 44 seconds. So they pretty much they lost by 60. But yeah. So like you were saying, D, like, but I think you brought it up before. Do we have to like minimize the NBA playoffs to some degree to make it maybe 6 teams from each conference or something? Because these first rounds for
I
That's
say
abysmal,
I
bro.
say make the first round 5-game series.
or
That's I like
something.
that.
That's
I like
something.
that.
That's
Like the
something.
girl, like the WNBA.
Yo, wasn't that how it was back in the day?
I
though?
think it was.
think it
Like the
was.
WNBA's like that. Like
Yeah. The first round should be 5
Yeah,
because
like,
like
bro, it's
it gives-
overkill after
It gives
a while.
it gives the underdog a chance essentially.
Right,
So
right.
like
But it just
if we steal one, we
all
got
you
a
want to
chance.
do is get in our back pockets, Vegas.
Yeah.
that shit's corny.
Yeah, I like that. Yeah, you can't. I guess you can't minimize it to like
less teams.
If
less
you can't
teams.
beat a team,
because as a 1 seed, you deserve to play the worst.
bro,
seed,
if a
right?
team goes up 3-0, bro, it's pretty much over.
Yeah.
I don't-
It's
It's
just
just
not
being
competitive
21-0,
at all,
bro. Yeah,
I don't need to see another game.
It's
Nigga,
not
it's
good
not-
to watch. It's not good for betting.
Right.
It's
Bro,
not
the
good.
Heat should have stayed in the locker room second half yesterday.
It's not good for the morale. Nothing.
No, I don't even know if it's good for the other team. Honestly, like
I'm gonna just be out there trying shit.
Bro, losing by 60 or damn near 60 in the playoffs is crazy, dog.
Yeah.
Like
That's that new era of basketball, yo. The defense usually gets better in the playoffs. It's got worse.
yeah, nah, it's ugly, man. It's ugly. Yeah, these first rounds been ugly, man. Hard to bet on. Like you said, like we said even last episode, the only series really worth betting on now is, I mean, how's that Knicks? The Knicks series is over already.
I don't know
Nah,
if the Knicks won.
the Knicks lost.
They lost?
Yeah.
Oh shit, that series ain't over
They're
there.
going back to
series.
that's what we were saying about the Bucks Pacers. They're going back to Detroit now. Yo, no bullshit.
Damn, the way the Bucks lost that game was bad.
It was bad, but nah, the way Detroit should have won. I can't say they should have won, but Tim Hardaway got fouled on that 3-point shot, bro.
Yeah.
It should be 3-2 the other way.
It could be.
It should be.
Should be.
but,
That should be.
Shoulda, coulda, woulda. But,
Yeah.
If it was a fifth, we all be drunk.
There we go, man. Hey, but yeah, it's been a crazy NBA playoffs. We'll see what happens next round. And yeah, man. Yo, anything else, man? Yo, statements in the basement. Let's get some statements in the basement.
I don't got a statement in the basement. I got a quick question.
Quick question. Go ahead, D. I don't really got one either.
How did niggas versus a gorilla?
Oh my god.
A gorilla. You know why?
Yo,
Because as soon as y'all dumbass niggas start fighting a gorilla, I'ma turn around and help them. Y'all stupid ass niggas.
99
He
Y'all
said,
dumbass niggas.
he said he's joining
Y'all
forces.
dumbass niggas. Y'all want to die?
Nah.
Y'all niggas won't even confront your bully from high school, but y'all gonna sit here and think y'all gonna confront a gorilla.
Yeah, I'm taking a gorilla, bro. by
Tell me the
landslide.
last time. Not trying to be funny. Niggas be sucker punching niggas and don't knock them out. What
Yeah,
you about to do to a gorilla? I'm dead serious.
Listen,
Like, what
bro,
you
their fucking heads, their skulls is bigger than our fucking torsos.
Bro, you punch this nigga, you're just gonna get him mad.
Bro.
Y'all don't watch. Have y'all never watched Godzilla?
Yeah, nah. Listen, we ain't talking about no King Kong, obviously. Gorillas ain't.
It's the
they
no
ain't that-
difference to us.
But listen,
Name one nigga you seen as big as a gorilla in your real life. Just a,
Nobody,
just a,
nigga.
exactly.
Nobody.
But everybody I know gonna go like this to that nigga. And 9 times out of 10, if you gotta go like this, it's not. That doesn't mean you're intimidated, nigga.
Yeah.
Bro, listen,
go
I don't
ahead,
know.
D.
The way I look at it, like, again, my daughter's 4. If 100 of my daughters came up to me and tried to handle
Come
me,
on, D. They're not even fully developed.
Yeah.
but listen, bro, I think that's the same equivalent, bro.
Talk about
I'm
kindergartners.
washing them kids,
Yeah,
bro.
yeah,
I'm
yeah,
washing
yeah.
them kids, bro.
About a kindergartner, yeah.
You said what?
I'm
Yeah.
washing them kids, bro. The gorilla's gonna do the same shit.
But would you
bro.
wash? But would you wash 5 14-year-olds?
We ain't talking about that.
Depending
But
on
I'm
the
just
size,
saying,
yeah, I'm
bro,
washing
you're
5,
talking
14
about fucking. That's like saying an ant or 20 beat. Nigga, you
No,
can
but bro, at the
stomp on
same
an ant.
time, like I said
4-year-olds,
before,
nigga, if I smack one, they're running and crying. If I punch one, another one's gonna
But
run
bro,
and cry.
nigga, how do you think
That's
it's gonna be when a gorilla hits a
Nigga,
fucking
he's gonna
human, bro?
break.
Like,
He's gonna
Yeah,
knock
no,
our
he
heads
can-
off our
Yeah, I
shoulders.
swear to God, and everybody else.
Boom!
so we all siding on the gorilla.
we
right?
did, of course.
All right, bet.
yeah,
You
know what, though?
I'm on that nigga.
I don't know.
So look, I guess it's
niggas
97
gonna die.
versus 3.
There's gonna be a lot. There's gonna be
I swear, I'm jumping
Listen,
on that. Yo, I swear.
we
The
might
gorillas
win.
start
We
banging.
could.
The gorilla, as soon as they be like, I get him, nigga, I'm a back. Stand.
Bro,
I'm
I'm
gonna
not-
stand down and look at niggas. And they be like, Trey, we came with you. Like, nigga, back up. Yeah, back up. You're not jumping, cuz.
Nigga, no, dead ass, bro. I think with the right strategy, the
Yeah,
right
guns,
approach,
bats, tasers.
Straight up,
You-
bro.
or if you're talking about your
Weaponry,
hands and feet,
artillery.
you're dead. If we get to go throw a grenade at this, if we can do like, if we can mace him first, then beat his ass, we might got onto something.
Nigga.
Because if he can't see, we up. But if he can see you, my nigga,
yo, he's killing
I'm gonna
20
keep it a
people
buck.
easy.
Soon as I see a nigga him punch a nigga and his head disintegrate, I'm gonna leave.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna stay there no more. I got things I gotta do.
Yo, I say, if there by some miracle, 100 people pull it off, 20 dead, you're gonna have at least like 60 that are fucked
Injured.
up.
And
Bro, so hold on, hold on, wait.
And
So
then the
you
other-
think the last 20 niggas is gonna finish a gorilla?
nobody's
No, after
no.
a very
The only
gruesome
ni-
collective
No, no.
effort.
The only niggas surviving this without seeing a hospital bed is niggas that didn't help. Like me.
Exactly.
I
The
helped
job
him.
was done before
I
they had
helped
to
him.
before they
That's
tried to
what I'm
help.
telling you.
Yeah. The
Bro.
job was
Yeah,
already
yeah.
done. Niggas already handled it.
Yeah. That,
Give me the gorilla. He probably minus 200. I'm taking
Yeah,
it.
that's crazy.
nigga minus 200,000. I'm taking that.
I'm
I'll
taking
keep it
the
real.
gorilla.
Like I said, bro, I would pay. Not trying to be funny. We could all, the gorilla could put his hands behind his back and we could all take turns trying to sucker punch this nigga. We won't knock him out 100
Straight up.
niggas.
Straight up.
100 niggas.
Yo, one of my boys,
100 niggas.
one of my boys said, "Yo,
Yeah.
we'll just all have to get behind him and like and try to choke him." It's like, nigga, that nigga ain't got no damn neck. Yeah, he gonna
choke
bite
that
your
nigga
fucking
on-
arm off.
You choke that nigga, your arm's gonna disappear once you go like this. nigga.
And bro,
I'm
even with
good.
100 niggas, only maybe 2 niggas could grab each leg. 2 niggas
my
grab an
God.
arm.
Yeah,
First
Bro,
of all,
100 niggas can't attack him at once.
Y'all gonna
Like
be
you said,
punching each other.
Exactly, bro. Like,
Right, bro.
It's a wrap, bro.
Yeah, nah,
It's a
that
wrap.
was
It's gonna be tough.
That was cute for a day or two. Y'all cute for that. But come on, let's talk about real shit. Like that right there. Like let's be real. Again, can you take 10? Can you take 10? 106-year-olds? Or
I'm whooping 106-year-old's ass.
yeah, all right.
Pretty much.
I'm dead ass, bro.
All right, 110-year-olds or
I'll lose to 110-year-olds.
yeah, because them niggas
6
is
years
big.
old.
Them niggas is big.
Bro, they be 10-year-olds dunking now, bro. Like,
Bro.
it's a different.
Bro,
This
hopefully
day
they
and
on the
age.
front line. You heard before I get tired.
If you got 10-year-olds like Donnie when he was 10, I'm just cleaning. them.
Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah.
Cleaning
Hey, yeah,
them.
listen, man.
I hope Timmy put
We
up a
outta
picture
here,
of D2 when he was 10.
He's too bad.
You better put up a picture with the nigga with the basketball at the YMCA.
Yeah,
bro.
yeah,
I know he got
Jersey
one of-
hanging off.
I know he got
my
one of the
That
pictures.
Benny.
I know he got one of the pictures like this. I know he do. All light
Hey,
skinned niggas
listen.
do.
Oh, let's get
Your mom buy all the fucking pictures.
Yeah, we wrapping this shit up, man. The Fantasy Flip Podcast.
Yes, sir.
You know what it is, man. We gonna come back to y'all, talk some more shit.
We might have
Sponsored by
to split
Planet
this
15.
into 2 episodes.
Yeah, that shit was, we went wild on this one. You know who it is, man. It's
Plat
Timbo Times.
You-
Yes,
I
sir.
interrupted him. Plat Life.
Oh, yeah,
Sponsored
yeah.
by. No, I interrupted you while you were saying Plat Life. Sponsored by Plat
Oh, yeah,
Life.
yeah. You already know, bro.
Yeah.
You
Nah,
already know
nah,
what it
just
is,
make
man.
that
And
clear.
Suddenly Famous Clothing.
Yes, thank you. Thank
Shout
you,
out
everyone,
Flo.
yo.
Yes, sir.
Thank you, everyone.
Fam.
Thank you, everyone, yo. Shout outs to y'all. Keep on supporting. Keep on coming back. Pause. And we still on your ass like back pockets. Yes, sir. Charlie_Pendergrass 5.
Be nice. Holla.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Be easy.